Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go get my and fill up my bottle of water to stay hydrated. Hello. I need to stay hydrated, otherwise I'm gonna get more kidney stones. Hello, motherfucker, Doctor Woo. Hello, Keshbe. Moist. Yes, yes, indeed. Hello, Curly. Hello, MC. Hello, friends. Hello, Johnny as well. Hello. How's it going, friendos? I hope you're all having a good Friday. It's the weekend. Congratulations on having achieved or reached the weekend. Truly a monumental moment for humanity, I know. Truly is. Let me check on one thing though. See, I knew there was something up. There was something up. This load file is the one I was messing with yesterday. It's not the actual one we want. It should be this one at 1:30 a.m. But wait, why does it say August 22? If I was playing with it yesterday. Oh yeah, August 22 is yesterday. What the fuck? Never mind. Today is August 23. Never mind. Never mind. We're Gucci. Well, how are you, my friends? How are you? Hope you're all having a good day. MC, are you working? No, actually, you're not working. I think you had an off day today because you were horsing around. You wanted to horse around. بلش الخرف بكير. Yes, the amnesia and Parkinson's are hitting relatively early. I mean, I'm an old man now, so can we really even say early? We have opened the case wide shut. I'm approaching the end of this game. I cannot believe it. I saw that you played this game, Khashbid. What do you think of it? Did you finish it? Did you finish this game? I think we finished the conversation with
I was just
Katarina.
thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Yes, indeed. Wait.
I was just thinking.
I have a
What
couple
a
more
nice
questions
day
about
for
the CCs. Nothing new here.
Coolly, gracefully.
Out your room. Oh, so these are new. I was gonna ask. Hello, Yumi. Welcome in. Hello. Love it. Well, I can relate to you in that sentiment. It's a really good game. So these are two conversations that I did yesterday with the preload that I was doing. Don't look into why there's no sequel. It's depressing. Lots of corporate bullshit. Don't look into why there's no. Actually, Yumi beat you to that punch. She sent me a video link, or like an hour-long video link about the whole drama that is happening with Zaum and the writers. On one hand, Zaum, the studio, and the writers. I did not watch all of it, to be fair. I watched like 20 minutes, I think, or something, or less. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of drama. I watched so many videos and interviews, and yeah, it's a mess. It is a mess. But what can you do, man? What can you do? It's life. That's how life is. Sad. I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place.
Yeah, I've contaminated
There you go.
pretty bad.
Hate to say it, but you got sad all over the game.
The contamination spreads from room to room.
But I think I'm very close to the end of the game. I'm not sure if I'm actually close or not. But it feels that way. Because at this point, what's left? There's only Ruby. There's only finding Ruby and apprehending her, and maybe there's a civil war after that. I don't think they're gonna make you play through a civil war. This is not that kind of game.
For me, it's a mix of me with a lot.
It does feel that way. Yeah.
How about you?
Especially with my journal. Have you seen how short how small it become? Holy moly. That is something else. Oh, you can't see the journal. Sorry, my bad. Let me move my handsome face. See that journal? It's tiny. Nothing's left. We used to start it from the bottom, now we're here. Look at this. I'm practically a completionist. Find smokes and smoke them. I didn't even do this. See, sober, straight edge. Sober, straight edge playthrough. No alcohol, no drugs, no smoking. Find booze and drink it. Cancelled. Get that shit out of here. All the drugs in the world will not tempt me. What's wrong with these? Did you notice how the font is weird until I click on it? I think that's it. No, there's this one as well. Weird. Halal playthrough. Yes, yes, brother. Yes, brother. MashaAllah, halal playthrough.
Talk around the establishment is. You have an
Let me
industrial
put back
sad
my
spill in there.
camera. Industrial sad spill in there.
Somewhere below,
True.
military-grade sand is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's
We need to
honest.
investigate the body
It will
though.
lead to introspection.
The first thing. Something is bad. Point your head in my head. In the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling white and filled with doom, gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got. With a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Yep. Probably.
Love is terror.
That was what I was talking about, Yumi. You definitely hear those inhalations. They worked on getting that ASMR
Oh.
aspect.
Do you think Ruby could have gotten in that way? To the roof? She could have come up through there.
Here's the interesting thing. When I tried to test this yesterday, she doesn't say it's Ruby. When I tell her about the peephole, or actually I didn't even tell her about the peephole, I just told her about the door. When I tell her about that door, she says, oh, really interesting. She doesn't mention Ruby.
It's possible.
She keeps looking at the door with a worried expression. The wind ruffles her hair.
There's a peephole on the other side of looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, that's what a peephole usually means.
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
I guess I hear the inhalation today. It's very important to hear the inhalation. How are you, Khashbe? How are your plans to go to, I believe it was Portugal? Was it Portugal or Spain? I think. There's a person who went, like a friend who's going to Portugal, and then there's maybe you to Spain? Or I'm confusing. Which one is it? Think you're Spain and he's Portugal. Ah, both are Portugal. Both are Portugal. No one's going to Spain. Screw Spain. We hate Spain. Going on Thursday. Plans are happening. Sheesh, that's soon. That's soon. How excited are you? And for how many days?
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul.
Hi,
to her
baby.
now.
Look at this cute... Oh, the camera is out of focus. Look at this cute boy. Going on Thursday, 1 week, so excited. Aww. You should be excited. Portugal sounds amazing. I'm gonna lie, Portugal sounds amazing. You wanna go down? Want me to let you go down? Say hi to Lumo. Lumo, the mute cat. He's a mute cat, so he has a bell. That's why he has a bell. Because he's mute. Otherwise, we lose him. We don't know where he goes. I'll help you. He likes to sit right next to me. I wish I can show you without busting up my setup. He likes to sit right next to me. Best of luck to you, Khashme, on your trip to Portugal on Thursday. I hope you have a lot of fun. I'm sure the least thing that's guaranteed is you're not gonna have the same amount of stress that you would have had if you went to Lebanon. That's for sure. You're welcome. You're welcome.
This is somehow related to Ruby passing through there?
It could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no.
How the hell
But
would
if
I
were to guess,
know?
long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It shouldn't be hard to cover with some tape.
It was recent. Who do you think made it, Ruby?
It's very hard to believe that she'd do something like that, but
She literally killed someone because she
no,
got jealous
I
that
don't know.
you're sleeping with
I
her. I
just don't
think
know
she
about
would do
this,
that and
officer.
even worse. I think she'd do that and even worse. Lamau, no sonic booms. That's a downside. That's a downside if you ask me.
She could have. Maybe she did. Or maybe it's been there for a long time. The local kids
Just
used it or
saying.
something. Was there anything else back there?
Local kids use that. People, no one knows about that secret pathway.
Huh. This isn't good.
Not good at all.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
More in more ways than one, Lasia or Katarina.
Mm-hmm.
In more ways than one.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed, forehead furrowed.
That's in regards to her
All right.
room.
Sure.
Nothing
The
here.
record. So, lies.
Yes, we demand she
Look
be
at drama.
punished for deceiving us.
Kim, why
We
haven't you
demand
arrested her yet?
anxiety. We demand her fear. She slowly lights another
This is
cigarette
the thing I
and
was
steadies
bluffing
her
about
breath,
yesterday.
as if in the
Making her
presence
stop the
of some
cig and then
tiger.
lighting another one. Tell me what really happened one more time.
Okay.
We got everything.
She nods, silent.
She had a lot of conversation, to be fair. Also, I did the amazing discovery of realizing you can press caps lock.
This window is pristine on
Oh.
the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects.
Visual calculus. I think I had some stuff for that. I made the amazing realization that if you press caps lock on the keyboard, that's how you turn on or off the automatic running. Truly, genius discoveries. So late in the game. What else is there? Should have something else for visual calculus if I'm not mistaken. There you go. My robe. Pinball maker's coat. That was the pinball maker's coat. Also, because we loaded yesterday, I was able to get an achievement for the pinball machine. Very important. Very, very important stuff.
This window is pristine.
Watch
on
me
the
fail a
inside,
2%
though the
check.
light melts
3 and
away
1.
into the
There's,
blue
if I didn't put on these two
in
extra
two
clothes,
neon-lit
I would have
shapes,
lost that
a
roll.
man and a woman on the single bed.
If I didn't put on these two extra pieces of articles or pieces of clothing, I would have lost that roll. It's so silly. It's so silly how every one of my 90 plus rolls are somehow very likely doomed to fail. Very likely. Not always, but very likely. Also nice face here. So yeah. The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it, bruv. Two neon lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. You can see a man, or is it the woman and this is the man? Ah, so they were facing this way. Okay, interesting.
A two-hearted spider.
Use skill points. Who wants skill points? I have so many. Anyone want skill points? I'm rich. Practically rich. Oh, actually, we remembered I need to remove some of these and put something new instead. I forgot which ones. I remembered we should remove this. This was useless. Probably this as well. Because I'm not using drugs anyways. And probably this as well. A two-hearted spider.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
Look at that shot.
The man looks directly
The money
at
shot.
the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Damn,
From the roof
she went for
outside,
the head.
Location A prime.
Don't remember where the
The
shot came
glass
from.
fractures around
She
the
wasn't
bullet hole.
trying
Shards face inwards
to
like
miss.
a corona behind the woman's back.
Did I see? There's Corona. First reason was like a Corona behind the woman's back.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Yep, if it goes to the brain, you're definitely gonna die instantly. Or at least not always. Depends on how lucky you are, right?
The ray cast from
Depends
the
on
man's
how lucky you
mouth
are.
unravels into a fan of
Or
possible
unlucky,
directions,
rather.
all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin.
For some reason, I still feel like there's a lie here somewhere. I don't know.
Could have been.
There's something
Then
still
the rain
missing.
and slush and wind washed it away.
Could be
This was more than a week ago.
Could be as simple as Ruby being very jealous and in love with Katarina, but like, I feel like there's something missing. I don't know about you guys.
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator
I didn't know
aimed
what type
with
of
their
rifle.
back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in
Should
here.
have probably
Outside it was dark.
checked
It
the
was
bullet
like shooting
first.
fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his
Saying
mouth
by visual
to
calculus
let
tells
the
the
bullet
truth.
in.
Yes.
Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness.
Visual calculus
Too
is supposed to be
busy with
very
their own
rational and
bodies.
logical, right? Seems kind of risky to kill someone while they're engaged with the person you love. I mean, yes, but it depends on the position. If she's laying down on the bed like this and he's on top of her like that, it seems like very safe to say you're gonna hit him, not her. Especially since she aimed for the mouth. She aimed for the head. So she's very far away from the other person. The worst, she's gonna get like a splatter of blood and brains all over her. Traumatic, yes, but she will survive. She will survive. I don't think the shot could have came from
Point
behind.
X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
That's a pretty big risk.
None
Perhaps.
that you found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
A prime.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model,
Maybe I'm
the
just
shot
not cut
could
out
have
to be a
come from greater
murderer.
distance. Nothing
Maybe.
excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every
Maybe this is
possible point
all
of origin
your
in
smart plan
Martinelli's?
to fool us all into thinking that you're not good as a murderer. Maybe.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations.
Wait,
Starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk,
Wait.
ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
why are we taking into consideration the sniper theory?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. There may be smaller points.
Well,
in
you saw
between,
right through me,
but
of
those
course.
are too
I'm the
fine to
streamer.
zoom in.
Mr. Streamer is very smart. First sleep with the lights on tonight. You've made a powerful enemy. I shall fear no man. I have Lumo with me. Lumo will protect me, even though he's silent. He's mute. I'm sure he'll protect me somehow. With his bell.
700 meters.
What kind
away.
of sniper
The
rifle is this?
likeliest of these
Jesus.
B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the
Better
light on
allergic to
his
cats,
side,
so
we're
I have two
talking
cats with me
military
right
training.
now. I am
At
safe.
that distance, the perpetrator
I
would
am
have had
safe.
to take wind direction into account. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%.
Damn.
A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Land's End.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet
There's a
in
building.
the Bay of Martinez,
And
perhaps. There
three
are
scenarios, there's a
islets
building
there,
in a way, but
badly
I don't know.
charted as they may be.
Maybe this is not really
The shot
representative.
would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk. B double prime, the prime, B. Why are we entertaining the theory of it being a sniper?
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still, I'm just being thorough.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Really? Is that necessary?
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It
I
fits the
agree.
hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
The ray
It makes sense
cast
if it's
from the
Ruby
man's
anyways,
mouth
because she was
unravels into a fan
downstairs.
of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of
80%
them.
is enough.
72%.
72%
With
is
a
enough.
weapon that's good for medium range. The lights were on in. That's a 28%.
Blink, and you'll miss it. Don't remember where the shot came from. Wait. Check boardwalk, island, lands end. I thought maybe you'll have traces of bullet fire here, but nope. Dun, 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 dun. Is there any more talk with Titus? Yes, we're gonna convince him to give up Ruby. Which we can't necessarily do without investigating the bullet now, can we? Time for Kuno to be very amused and happy. Both very amused and very happy. Interfacing, reaction speed, pain threshold, track. Nice. Wait, so... do I really have anything else that I want instead? Instead of these three, because these three are useless. I don't remember like having anything else that's like very important to have. Wasteland of reality. Fuck grammar, mine is too interfacing. Yeah, I don't remember like finding anything else I really wanted. For now, let's say we keep things as is.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
See, with the knowledge, plus 14. No, there's a bullet in there. With the knowledge, it helps a lot. Did I
You
fail?
run your hands over the
See
cold,
see what I'm saying? See what I'm
his
saying?
limbs, swollen organs. There's a bullet in here
1-1.
somewhere.
It's a 97% chance. 1-1. That's not like that's not impossible, bro. That's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's not get good. It's not impossible. It's insane.
The corpse.
Do you think we missed something? And if we are to believe the Hardy Boys, Eclasia told us the bullet.
It's seen. Your arms reach out and your eyes
Oh wait,
close,
so we get it
as
anyways?
if by their own volition.
We get it anyways because we know that there's a bullet there. I'm
His
so
face,
fucking pissed
his
I
cheeks,
missed
his
a
nose, his
97%
fat,
chance
swollen
roll.
lips.
This is
Like a spider.
this is beyond
your
stupid.
hand crawls.
This is beyond stupid. Just saying.
The oral
feel like I'm
cavity
missing
is
some
clear
dialogue and
on
stuff.
the right track. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth.
I wish they
is
give me the
separate,
chance to
delicate
do a
to
roll
touch.
again. Actually,
From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone.
I wish they
in
gave me the
gums,
chance to do another roll.
and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? A vision of black and
Can you
dark
feel
red
it?
death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there in the back
Someone
of
needs
his
to
mouth,
make my luck with
above the
90
bell
plus
of the
rolls a
uvula,
case study.
right in the soft palate.
I
You
don't
see a
believe it.
hole, barely visible to the human eye.
I don't believe
It
it.
is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edges
That's
appear
literally the only way for you to fail a 97% chance roll. You have to get to 1-1, which is critical failure.
an abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Kuno is silent. A black trickle of liquid runs into
Kuno
his
is
throat
enjoying the
from
show.
the wound. Your index
Kuno has
fits
popcorn. He's
right
enjoying
in
the
there.
show.
A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in,
Right into his
you reach
brain
through
stem.
his mouth, right into his brain stem.
The fuck is happening? Ah, shit, see?
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them. The basal ganglia feels clumpy.
Basal
The
ganglia.
bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system.
Yeah, I
There is
wonder
no
who thought of that.
resistance. It's gelatinous. The undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Cavity.
Your fingers are all the way in now.
Hey,
reaching
Casper,
toward
did you
the
check
inside
out that
of the
lock, by
skull.
the way?
The cavity goes further.
I don't know if you've
but
heard about
the
it.
entry wound isn't
It's
wide
Valve's
enough for the rest of your hand
MOBA
to follow.
Overwatch, basically.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Time to enter. Punch a hole through his mouth. Wriggling.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Cold jelly.
It's in closed beta right
Strange
now.
fluid
I don't know if you
streams down
care
your
or not.
wrist as you push
I haven't
deeper
tried it. Do you have an
until you
invite?
feel
Did
it
you get like a
on
key?
the tip of your finger. Sharp serrated material. The edges
If
cut right
you
into your
don't,
skin.
so that can be
This
arranged.
must be the bullet.
A bullet.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline.
Watch me fail this. We're basically pros, yes. Yes, we are very pros. I downloaded it, by the way. You downloaded it, and meanwhile, Bay invited me, lol. Meanwhile, I'm considering uninstalling it. Not gonna lie. Fish it out. Time to fail another roll. 2-3. 2-3. I am so angry.
You pick the sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is
Just...
My pig's fucking got it?
He's watching his old man get the big prize.
Kuno's never been this excited or happy in his entire life.
What? What is it?
The inside of the head
Never.
feels cold and smooth.
He's
like a
never
glove.
been this happy.
Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your
Plop.
hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom
Made of lead.
Fucking beautiful!
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the
The
bag,
bullet.
leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under
Surprised there's
his
still blood
eyes
to
and
leave.
says,
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Can I have it?
Of course. You've earned it. We need to
It's
add
more
an item
about
to
like
the injury
inspecting it,
list.
but sure.
Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate. Back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary
Sounds like
cavity in brain
heaven.
Tissue. Small exit
This
wound.
is,
on the
this is the
occiput.
part that gets me.
How does that sound?
This is the part that gets me. High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. He underlines the injury forcefully. How does that sound? Sounds like heaven. Sheesh, buddy. Tell me how you really feel.
Opinion. Fatal injury.
He's treating you like you do a dog who pooped in the designated area. Yes. Yes, that's very true.
And one last thing. We should demand injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardy Boys tampered with it.
We should have
I had my
known.
doubts. There were no signs of a struggle.
Here's a
in his
treat,
hands.
Bobby. Who's a
No
good
claw
boy.
marks on his neck.
I'm a pig,
But
not a
still.
dog. I'm even worse. You could argue dogs are more useful than pigs.
his brow furrows while his eyes
Man's best
glaze
friend,
over.
loyalty, all
The
that.
lieutenant looks
Protection.
regretful for not figuring this out before.
I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do.
Wash
I am
off the
glad to hear
death
you say
smell.
that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it.
Will do.
Yes, We should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more
Will
to tell us.
do.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to
Kinema.
processing myself, but I will be
Absolute
gone for the rest of the
kinema.
day. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave
Very
the choice
true.
to you.
But I have my gun though.
And one
Even
more
if it's
thing.
out bullets, I have my
Great
gun.
work, detective.
The word lingers in the air of the yard. Far away, dogs are barking. Further yet, the
It's a
sound
moment of pride for my character.
detect.
For Harry Dubois, it's a moment of pride. Detective, good work. Oh, great work, sorry.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow
I'm surprised
morning.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi has not noticed that
can resign
that I stole
tasks,
the shoes
even
off
the main
this
case,
corpse.
but it
And
might
I'm
be more
wearing them.
difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
I expected some kind of comment on the disappearing shoes, but nope. Evidence, fractured
The
bullet.
bullet is safely sealed
bullet.
away in a plastic bag
Bullet.
bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his ordinary handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
Interesting. I'd never compare a bullet to a cauliflower, but interesting. What do I do with you, bullet?
What?
I said, what do I do with you, bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open.
Bullet.
It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to
Take a
reveal
shot every time they
dark
say
grey
bullet.
core. The base of the bullet is close to
That's a
5
shot.
millimeters in diameter. The core is lead. The brass jacket probably didn't cover the entire bullet. Otherwise, the softer metal wouldn't have expanded. quite like that.
We're gonna outdrink Harry Dubois at this point.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines,
There you go.
linear. It feels standard.
The way he says it, and the fact that it's being repeated so many times, perfect. Just chef's kiss.
It's
Wow.
quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far? Okay. Jacketed means it would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, and not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Revachol West.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer.
Strange means unique.
Unique
And
means
unique means incriminating.
We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon.
I
This'll
love how
have
I'm
to
getting
be
all
one of
these
those
97%
tasks
chances.
That's open for a while.
Nope. Nope. We've already done all of the work. We've already done all of the work. It's in the opposite way.
A rifle, revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be
It's
an
definitely
old
not a legendary
4.46
task that's gonna take a lot of time
from the
because we've done
surplus
all
left
the
over
work.
from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle,
Which
a
we conveniently
Revacholian
have.
manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The
Incidentally,
dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement
I
of
wonder
the
how.
commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were,
what's this
the
twitching
bullet
thing
would
over here? Do you see it?
probably fit the chamber.
Weird.
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The
True.
quality was appalling. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
Bullet.
Okay. And?
Bullet McGraw rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez or anywhere in Ravachol, really. Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations of the Real Belt.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that
Shoot
could shoot
multiple rounds without pausing to reload. That's an
After
automatic
the first
rifle, is it
shot,
not?
The second, third, and so on come much easier. But back to the
Welcome to
investigation.
America, baby.
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Yep. The bullet has nothing more to say. So that gun we have is probably not the actual gun. It's a different gun. The shape is something to know.
So you reeled that can. Sweet graffito action pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Papa's bad to the bone. Papa? Is that one Kuno rotten to the core? Thank you, and I really appreciate it.
Fuck no. Ah, shit.
What about your little locust city then? Right, in an imaginary notebook. Got it. Arts. Shit. Easy, Kuno. Just had a couple of questions.
It's not art. It's fucking brutal. Nothing pussy about it. The fuck out of here.
Fuck this Kuno, care.
Even the pigs think it's garbage.
Look, bitches. Kuno's gonna wrap it up for you. Talk business or fuck off. Enough about this art shit.
Talk business or fuck off, yeah.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Of course. Classic. So, whoa. A working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. This is gonna take some time, I guess. You reek of death, wash it off. There's a bathtub in your room or in a good place to visit once you have some privacy. Can I visit the room now? Am I allowed to visit the room now, or will Mr. Sad Face go to sleep directly? Oh, okay. It's not considered as me sleeping.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
I wanna wash. Also, where does this room lead? It feels like it might lead to Kim's room. Ah, it leads to Kim's room. Yeah, that makes sense. This is Kim's room. Maybe it's a shared bathroom? I think we have a shared bathroom. Is that it? Seems that way. Kinky, indeed. Oh, let me tell Garth about his doomed hostel. He's gonna enjoy that, surely.
Was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those. Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here.
Yep.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons, a museum of the dead, pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering
You wanna sell them, maybe?
if you found pinball machines there.
Yes.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much
Exactly.
money he could make of one.
Called it. Thinking of turning this place back into pinball arcade. If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut. This suit shit. beat your chest. I'm a disruptor.
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them.
You were planning to
It
sell
wouldn't
them.
hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine, that one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed
Yep.
commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I agree. Sounds like a personal attack. I mean, upstairs in the secret black room right next to Claudia's bedroom.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide.
Karaoke
by
is
its
awesome. I'm
guests.
gonna show him that. Don't worry. I'm gonna show him
The
that.
color has drained from his face.
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Are you allowed to say fuck you to a
Well,
cop?
he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that.
I can't trust you, Drama. You've already proven to
Sir,
be
he was
unreliable.
only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall. Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the
I don't think you need to bother with the hole,
not.
bro. There's a problem with the entire building.
What? Why would you say that?
It's in a
We're
cursed
at a
area.
completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area
Mm-hmm.
and its address. He's thought about this.
The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in the building B. Should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
Everyone knows of it.
Except for apparently the dice maker.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the whirling fails too. Was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse. I don't think the whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14
the
years,
rooms.
man.
I wonder
That's
why.
how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
You don't really care about this place since you worked here for so long.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is
Understandable.
part of the damn doomed commercial area.
They finally admit it. You should be worried about the label, about that label, you know?
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion. Some real estate management company. They never
Wait,
come
so
around
he's not the
here,
actual
just
owner?
collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Thought he was the owner.
There is an acrimonious
Just the manager,
note.
apparently.
It's clear he's doing the real work around here.
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Mm-hmm. That is a good pick, I gotta agree. Well, too bad it's all doomed then. Well, good luck to you with this place then.
Luck has got nothing to
He's
do
not
with it.
owning it.
I need to think about where
guess
I'm
it's
going
fine.
to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implying.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Nope.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the
Nope.
building.
Well, anyway, Mr. Saul, I don't like loose ends. You have Lena. Lena is a good customer. Lena's gone, isn't she?
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
Yeah. She's not here. How is she speaking? She's not here.
We were just paying you.
She's
a
literally
compliment.
not here.
And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Damn.
Was there anything else? Yes.
think that's it. But she's literally not here. How did she speak?
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle.
I do.
You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A
Savoir-faire.
workhorse. For hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked
200 steps, not bad.
mosaic, sand, and linoleum. After that is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is
Yeah, I
harsh
ride a little.
and people are evil.
I fucking ride
You
till I
didn't
die,
make it that
bitch.
And you won't let it break you. You ride. That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros.
I wasn't gonna say that word.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose.
Lena turning
You're
into a
cop
cryptid.
and
She
a
is
sprinter,
the
and they
she
money
is the
you.
invisible cryptid, the ghost cryptid. Can't say I didn't make the silent guy give me some of his money either. You could say I took some money from the mania guy too. Oh, they're spawning stuff off that suspicious Roy guy. Ah, so it's related to how much money I have.
Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer stuff. Can't say that. You shook him. You're a killer.
A shark.
A shark. You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight
Maybe instead of investment, it was the friends we made along the way.
Sure.
Yep.
And has it
Can
been
you prove
easy?
Lena exists anymore?
Is life
Lena and her
easy?
husband. What was his name?
Have you not gone
Forgot
into
his name.
cardiac arrest? Are you not about to
Something
have
with an M,
anxiety
maybe?
attack or shoot yourself? in the
Mortal,
mouth? But you
Morel,
still
Morel,
hustle
maybe.
24/7, ride or die.
They're gone, and they're
Now,
somehow they're speaking to
ask
us
yourself.
from the afterlife.
Are you rich?
Yes, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone.
Get out of
Almost
here.
rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a
Because of the guard guy riding
Why
my
is
ass. The system is broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the American cops have price dumped it. Fucking taxes, man. I don't know why am I so poor. The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. That's right. 100%.
Fucking G-Man's got his jam.
Covered.
Government,
Sticky fingers in
G-Man?
your pocket. Stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as
A
sneeze.
fart tax, oh no.
Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol.
Yep.
You and I both, but they got
What's
those
savoir-faire trying to do here?
indirect modes of taxation.
I think I have
Sales
this.
tax, excise duty, extraction tax.
I
This
have
tax
those
doesn't
pants that
even
give you
have a
indirect
name.
modes of taxation.
Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your
98%.
money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Opt in. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bloody nipples. Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how will deregulation help with that? Opt in, but only a little.
It's all about the tax.
Indirect modes of taxation.
No other problem in the world is as
I knew it was a
pressing as
thought
top-marginal
cabinet that
tax
was
rates.
waiting to
And
happen, but
Don't you fucking forget it.
I wasn't sure how useful it's gonna be. Indirect modes of taxation. Minus 2 empathy. Well, not surprised. Savoir-faire is becoming a bit of a freak. Savoir-faire is the hardcore capitalist. I have 7 skill points. It's a good thing I have them. I'll need them for, you know, when I fail 97 plus rolls and have to invest points into everything. See, she's not here. She's not even in the building. She's not even in the building. Potato, yes. Alright, let's talk to the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys, I don't think we're gonna require. Gonna make a new save file. Don't expect to replay,
It's you again.
but still.
What is it?
You mind ratting out your partner?
Why?
Because she's really that I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to the Lily's killer. I've seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin this on her. I suspect she killed the victim, that's why. Civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pick Ruby. Well, not
What logic
on
is
my
this?
watch you won't.
What logic is this?
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Wow. He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs. It seems like Titus doesn't encourage this homophobia.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the
One
police in
redeeming,
murder investigation, you
aspect
become
of
a
him.
suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't
Legalese.
even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R.
Think you could fuck off
Think
now?
You could fuck off now.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
92%. Found the key in the Union box, saw the winch outside, staged like a play, reconstructed murder scene, found antique rifle, classic gave motive, +3 secret route found, +1 Ruby is a drug trader established. Time to fail, baby.
A sudden flash.
Almost
of light
perfect,
entering your
critical
neocortex.
success.
The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze.
Surprise, surprise.
Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human.
That was an
emotion,
impossible 18 roll.
all channeled into a single thought.
Because she was here all night with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
Why does he look like Linen so much? Can someone explain?
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time?
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lord.
Maybe.
We're not getting into what that operation
We already
is
know what her
again,
operation
Cop.
is. We already know what it is.
And
I already
just
told
'cause
you.
she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this.
How come nobody heard the bullet
It's
shot?
not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he suspected her too.
Yep.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial.
Did
Now
you
let's
agree the
place
shot
her
came from the
on
roof,
that
right?
roof.
This is why I was trying to actually investigate the other places.
How? People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called? The
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
I wonder why.
But how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building.
Or an elevator for that matter.
Or
There's literally an elevator.
For that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, a low, good one, Kim. From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down, all under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
They investigate everything, so that's fine. Dumbwaiter? Is its name Gart? Badam Dum Hey, he'll get very angry if you call him that. He's not a fucking waiter, okay? He's the fucking manager. Take him seriously.
It's a dumb waiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now.
Wow.
You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it? Footprints. Recent.
But they didn't fit with any of yours on the sea and Ruby included. They did fit, didn't they?
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take good news is, I'm still listening. Footprints. Horizontal? I see they taught you well in your RCM school. My old man. Good news is,
He knows they had to be recent for those lines to still read. This wasn't a failure.
Skilled sample artist could have climbed the outer wall. Nope, nope, nope. The pinball machine's operational. What does that matter? Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling?
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there? That's wall mystery down there. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much...
He knows it's something. He's just not ready to say you knew more about Ruby than he does, yet.
Guess what? Remember that key I found here? Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no,
I should have went to check.
I don't think it was a sniper. 72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab? No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk.
Hey, that's not
doesn't sound
related.
Like a science call. You're a madman.
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Yeah, and they don't put hair on the roof either. It's just mambo jambo. He hasn't got shit.
Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist call. I've been doing this for 10 years. Let me give you a lesson.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet-bending sniper.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry, we've got better than that.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do?
Nothing, just thought we could bring some down, get some new machines in here. What if they're somehow connected to the murder, pinball murderer?
Wow, man, can we?
That'd be awesome.
They're so excited all of a sudden.
Machine 20 times now.
They're so excited all of a sudden.
All right. We can get the barman to bring them down. What? I don't like guessing, Cole. No one.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
Bullshit. Should have made a copy, should have just put it back there once she was done. Yeah, maybe I was jumping to conclusions.
And then put it back. Why? It's damn interesting you found.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits. And he knows it. Also, it has to be said, this man would make a good RCM sergeant. Or maybe even
I don't let him anywhere near
Just
women.
don't let him anywhere near women.
True.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to... But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that.
Phase 2. Murder weapon.
That's what we're trying to do.
Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
I wonder where I can find her gun.
Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself. But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours.
I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. There's a small 28% chance. No, show them the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just laying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
Yes.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it?
All I'm saying is...
Fucking 5 seconds.
All I'm saying is, from what I saw her cabin, she had no trouble getting a gun in. I'm not getting into it if this is on your precious business.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
Mm-hmm.
So
it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory. If it was military grade, how'd Ruby get it?
She's a smuggler?
Wait, did he say you don't have big guns? You just showed him a breech-loading gun.
I didn't believe the shit we have at the RCM. I just showed you a breech loader. Any child could have. Doesn't mean you can't get it. I'm just being upfront with what I know. You're right, I'm never solving this case. It's too complicated.
A broken old broomstick is what you showed me. But point taken.
Time to really close the deal.
This is the bullet that did it. 4.66. The bullet gave you the same caliber.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed deathbringer
Mushroom Deathbringer
bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4mm too.
whoa.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
I know.
You lost your gun?
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
That was a joke. I don't know if it was a good idea to tell him that, but too late for that.
No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it.
This
a heart
was
attack.
merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
I don't know, cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Hey, lost gun right here.
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy.
We do have the gun here.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last...
She shouldn't have spoken to him. Not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. This telling me some pretty interesting things about Ruby. Maybe it's all part of her leadership challenge against you, Titus. In classic Anthem says Ruby appeared to know that something went wrong.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Shh, Eugene, let's assume you killed him. Titus, let's assume you killed him.
You're on thin ice here.
It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your men as part of a lynch mob or alone for cold-blooded murder?
Alone.
Hello, Tina.
I don't drag my men into shit with me.
If she used us, then that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
But she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely.
Mm-hmm.
And she skipped town. This is good.
Yeah. Like what? A thing? You mean?
Behind his
This is it until it's
eyes,
done.
dominoes are falling. Fast. It's all beginning to make sense.
Oh,
to me
yeah.
now.
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacier.
Oh my gosh, she hangs out with you, meatheads. It's gonna come as a surprise. It's supernatural, a reality-breaking event, and we just need to accept it. It's scary, yes. She probably went to university and learned it from a liberal. From a liberal. Yeah, I love the dialogue. Dialogue is so good.
Fuck you. First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a who? It's a lie.
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Fatties.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
She made events on her and she thwarted
Ruby
them.
then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
He did tell us when we were close to arresting her. She just told us Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret. Now that I start thinking about it, I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bring your
He
own
glanced at the
personal
Glen.
shit into our outfit,
And then, boss, use us to cover it up? I mean, that's just fucked up.
If it's true. But it's not, right?
It is. Didn't we say this?
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing.
So she's the leader?
That's why she's so good.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition.
Female intuition is
women
how to
talk to
cover up
women.
a murder. Nice.
Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Eugene wants a woman on the team so they can do their job. That must be hard. Half of Martinez is female.
That's really right. Female intuition, that's how it was. You're right, Eugene. Yes, she just got her shit together. Or she knew what happened because she killed him.
not so useful.
Fucking hell.
Garlic bread bowl. Intently.
Betrayal
That's
is
me
not
when I see a
painless.
garlic bread bowl.
Even a doubt of it hurts.
Yep. I don't think it's a part of a leadership challenge against him.
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, cop.
Man, now he's just throwing shit against the
Yeah.
wall.
Okay. We ruled out
I'm just
infighting.
throwing it for
That's
no
how it
reason.
Works by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do.
There's a bit of truth in there for Titus to react so brashly. He does not like his authority questioned.
I just wanted to see this part exactly.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods, a very small nod, and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip. This is the only option he cares for.
Opinion. Option?
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where.
Wanna know why?
However hard I asked. Wanna know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps.
Nice.
Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave me done?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You. Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
I've come to declare the ending of the human experiment. Probably knew me from my singing days. I'm sorry, God. Let everything flee at the sight of my shadow.
Why not? You look about ready to do something pretty crazy because some bird fucked you over.
Yep, no wonder she's afraid I've come to declare the ending. She probably knew me from my singing days.
Yeah, that's real funny. She wasn't laughing, though. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes.
True.
And that you won't stop.
Also true.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock. That you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other.
Damn.
Open them up. Like cans.
Like cans.
Hello,
hey, Lentra, welcome in, buddy.
Just move on.
How have you
Onto
been?
the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell.
You've been away for a
Cactus,
while,
did
man.
she just-
Hope you're good.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him.
Your man doing good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear it. Are you excited for the
I'm having to
weekend?
go on with our
Just came back from night fishing.
Al.
Night fishing.
How about
That sounds
you?
like fun. Sounds difficult to see, but fun.
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
I am insistent. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, there was something else. She's not far. We know that.
It was hella fun.
She didn't
How
take
do you
her
do
off.
night fishing exactly?
She's on foot.
I used to go fishing with my brother back in the day, like when I was younger, much younger than now. But that was during the day. It seems like it would be difficult to do it. It would be difficult to do it during the night.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
Just gotta set up your fishing rod and some stable stuff and let it sit there.
She's not.
Do you put any lights on or not?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her? More precisely.
Actively pay attention to it. Yes.
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here. So
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
Yeah, who's looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
So she didn't go to Delaware.
No one goes to tell Evrard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has
Yep.
her own plan.
Sure, there are some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. Fisher folk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked.
I think
hear
we've
they
been
have
there
a shack
before.
Where junkies sometimes
I think we've been there before, didn't we?
Time for you to step up.
Yeah, some lanterns we didn't have any trouble with the darkness.
We'll
Okay,
start
makes
there.
sense that way.
One more question.
I'm
What
pretty sure
does
we
Ruby
stopped there.
look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
We've never seen this though.
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about
Wait!
radio equipment.
Wait,
She
wait!
said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
He said boyish hair's red dyed. She looks like a lorry man. Is it a seal? No, it can't be a seal, right? There's no way. Doesn't make sense.
This guy barely understands what he's talking
It can't be a seal.
There you have it.
Or a cell, however you say your name. That was orange, I guess? Not really red.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
It'll have to.
Sure, shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already am.
I just wasn't sure you were.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
Alright, so that's a good update. We need to find the murder weapon somehow. I have no idea how that's gonna happen. I don't remember where the shot came from. Need to check the beach as well. Inspect Classier's buoy. We have 8. Holy moly. A lot of skill points. A lot of
You
skill
think
points.
you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours?
Gonna take a shower real quick. Still smell like fish and mud. No worries, man. Good luck in your shower. I don't know what they say. Good luck. Enjoy your shower. Whatever. Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Classier. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean? Bro, Volition really has it out for Katarina.
Anything struck you a bit off about this mishmash?
The bullet didn't have to come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere on the coast. But that's a very low percentage, but sure, we're gonna investigate anyways.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
Because the window was broken. Through a gunshot.
Good point. It is rather rare these days, but do continue. True. Strange how you conducted the whole advanced ballistics analysis, and then hand-waved it? No, they didn't.
So far, no one has mentioned hearing the shot. That's the most important part, actually. That is the thing that I've been asking about constantly.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention
No one's mentioning it.
Neither did you.
I never got the chance to. I said it out loud, but I never got the chance to ask about it.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof. Lighting up a cigarette and thinking,
He might have a point. He might have a point.
Shit and not me. Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing.
Is logic smitten as well? What happened to that theory? In any case, I want to get her passport before she can try to escape. I'm not sure how I get her passport.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
Poor little viewer.
Its coin slot
Shake your
is
head,
full of
vandalism.
Fossilized bubblegum. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Probably some kids.
A simple but a thick that's Kuno on the lens. Under the
and
graffito, a
Kuno.
sea of blues and greys appears.
Oh, I should call
Behind,
Alice.
You know this to be the star of
Should call Alice about the gun.
or the Cairo. The central symbol
Or another
of
gun, the
Peregrinacian
shoes.
church, a star. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wood
No, barely remember that. The rest is lost to time. How are we supposed to get that buoy again? There's a buoy west of the boardwalk on the coast, somewhere in the reeds. It has Mr. Rangi's fake documents in it. Ah, it's on the other side of the map. So it seems we have to go there next.
This coin-operated viewer is your money disappears. The curtains on the lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Then the window upstairs.
Can you tell? From this distance? I don't think it's possible.
It's not.
Let me do that call real quick. It's interesting how you can't use these. Let me make that call and fast travel. You should have news for me now, right? Surely.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
This is Precinct 57. Yes. It took some convincing, but I got the mercenary's name and...
The lieutenant leans in to listen.
I was born ready, baby.
In hand.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer.
Ah, that's his name,
That's
not Lely.
E-L-L-I.
Name's Alice.
K-O-R-T-E-N.
Lelystad County 19, yep.
Exact
That's...
date of birth, unknown. He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned
Oof.
farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41,
Honorably discharged?
a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol. It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in this
I
file.
think
So I thought it would be
it
good
wasn't
for you to
pressed
know.
into a cube, I guess.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
Why is it important to know?
None, officer. Sorry.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
He leans closer and shouts.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
A compliment from Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Not bad.
A name. This is very good. Ellis Cortenaer.
Not Lely.
This means something to him. To know that name. Like naming a case. It's important. Sometimes police work is about human dignity. About giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any other questions? Just a second.
Sylvie was
See
the...
Malaika on the... Yes. Hello?
Yes, I don't think there's anything to talk to her about, but just like out of
What
curiosity.
else do you need, detective? No? Not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what
The Union
says
people.
goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Push on.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of
Can I get this right? You ignore the law to save your own skin? What others? I see, don't worry about it. I understand. Back off.
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned
Snitching.
upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I feel like I'm bullying a young lady for no reason.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
I feel bad. Even if it's an NPC, I feel bad. I'm gonna stop.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything
I
else?
felt bad about that. Holy shit. So horrible.
Yeah, go on.
You hear the...
Anything else I can help you with after 57?
In the cabin,
Thank you.
You see a set.
I need to go to the other side. NPC lives matter. Yes. Yes. Or I should stop investing in my empathy. In my empathy trait. Not good. I'm wondering when I can talk to Luciana to ask her out on a date. Lucille, not Luciano. Was it Luciano or Lucille? I don't remember anymore.
The worn and beaten.
We can sit on benches after we've...
You can revisit the...
So this is the way for me to skip Kim's absence. Where are exactly the places that they wanted me to visit? Check the boardwalk for bullet traces, check the island for bullet traces, check Land's End for bullet traces. I'm not sure where Land's End is. I do know the island's over here. I don't think I've ever been on the island, have I? And this is the boardwalk. And Land's End is somewhere around here, maybe? Wondering if I should give him his shitty jacket back. Let's just give him his jacket. Was it the Fallon thing? Yeah? This thing? Fallon? Main threshold, half-light. Fine, you can have it. It finishes the quest for me. Right? We still have a quest, I think. Fine, they did it. Yep, we still have a quest. Let's finish it.
Tequila.
Not like we need it. Have you seen a redheaded woman named Ruby around here lately?
I can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Here's your jacket, fresh washed.
My jacket?
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle.
Then back at you.
Back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about? So you're saying this isn't your jacket?
Found? That's medium concept stuff. Not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying
I've been sober for a week.
You should lay off the booze. It's
I've been sober for a week.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business.
He has schizophrenia, doesn't he?
Girl, I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Yep, you're lost. I'm keeping the jacket. I went through some dark shit to get this for you. Take the fucking jacket. Okay. No, I'll keep it. And I'll finish the quest.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick.
Works for me, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Works
sure
for me.
Great on you.
It's an okay jacket, if you're into that look. Okay.
Works for me. I don't think these are gonna know who Ruby is.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
Okay, fashion cop, what's up?
To be perfectly blunt, you are dressed like a blood-hungry mercenary.
Oh no, I'm wearing it in case we get into a firefight.
It might feel good to play Super Merc, but you might want to ask if it's actually helping you solve the case.
It's helping me a lot, actually. The stats are pretty good.
You know the expression, the clothes make the man? The right outfit in the right situation can make all
A
the
sharp-dressed
difference in
man.
the
We
world.
could be style buddies. I'm not taking style tips from someone who dresses like a mega binocular. What the fuck is this? What is this? I'm taking style tips from someone who dresses like a washed-up tip-top racer.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anyway, we should probably get back.
Thanks for the advice, I guess. 9 skill points. 9 skill points. How do you use these? For what? I'm thinking about adding a few just for the lulz. I do want some points in session. Because if I'm gonna talk to Lucille, it's gonna be hard. Do you think kids might have seen Ruby?
The scruffy-haired little boy.
What bad people?
Any bad people? Have you seen any bad people around?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Think some new thoughts.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Like what? But the thing is, like what? I don't know which might be useful or not. I know these are useless. We agree that these are useless, but I know it'll help with the rolls, but like I'm not having trouble with the rolls right now. And usually when I do Khashbe is I do the roll. If I fail it, I put a point in it, and that way I get to do the roll again, unless it's a red roll. So that way I'm outsmarting the game. I'm getting higher odds. Lamau indeed. Good strat. Thank you. Suggestion. Where's suggestion? Here's suggestion. It would normally be around 4, I guess, as it looks like. It normally would be 4. But because of that thing, it's being pushed to 6. Let me remove this. This is useless. But anyways, even if I remove it, what other trait would I get? Date of birth generator. And I think the regular self-critique was useless as well. Probably remove the one that gives me minus suggestion. Which one was it? This is it. Wumpty Dumpty Dome Center. It's very important though. I can't remove it. It and art degree are not to be removed.
Our tenant, the policeman. Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Damn.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
I did actually forget that she's blind. Holy shit. Oh, because you're blind, right? Okay, but do you know who I am talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
I don't remember her being blind.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people
Yeah,
tell
something
on
we're here
each
to
other.
help. This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need to help her come out. This is about the union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself. Like a raven plucking at the window glass. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
Yeah, have enough points to play around with random thoughts and see what's good.
I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Actually, I can shave my beard. Do I want to shave my beard? Maybe ones with longer thinking times with higher rewards. The thing is, I don't think we have... Well, at least I assume that we don't have enough time, play-wise, to unlock something else. All red checks fail. What an amazing trait. 20 hours, -2 physical instrument. Seems horrible. 15 minutes. This is cool. Litany of contact mic. This is cool. 50 minutes. Temporary research bonus, none. Date of birth generator. That's thinking the longest one I have. 7 hours and 15 minutes. 8 hours and 10 minutes. Motorway south. I think I had like one with like 20 hours or something. For a couple of days. No, that's it. That's the 20 hours. Yeah, this one. This one was the 20 hours. That's the highest one I had. I don't know. I don't feel like there's something that I need to do to get. Since you said we have We have the space to mess around and test, right? Let me get this. This is 15 minutes. Let's get this, see what's up with this. Might be useful, might be useless. Who knows? You never know. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Internalize litany of contact mic. Didn't we already check the room?
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear.
Wait, I think I failed something here.
Quite level. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp.
Did something here.
You can barely make out the mixture of sand.
Besides failing to shave.
Below. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort.
A bad idea.
A bad idea. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside.
Hard. Wrapped in paper.
And a small cylindrical object.
Ooh.
You pull it out.
A bullet?
A bullet.
A bullet. Take another shot, lads.
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own.
Okay, that's good.
Pistol, for example.
That's good. That means if I need to use my gun.
The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with.
Do I want to shave my beard?
On the table, you see a bowl of water.
Oh shit, indeed.
And next
what was it? Hand-eye coordination.
Hand mirror. Scrubbing all the necrotic tissue off your hands takes a while. The fingernails are especially hard. Death should have used gloves. Detectives use gloves.
I do have gloves on.
Rummaging around in someone's
I literally have gloves on.
But man persists. And finally, your bruised hands look clean and presentable. Sort of.
Do I want to shave my beard?
The litany of contact Mike.
That's the true question.
5,000 to 1 ranked outsider. No one saw it coming. The mantle of a game changer demands intangible qualities. Fights are not won. You're thinking instead of doing detective work right now. Fights are made. Blow by blow. Let's take it. Mike to the Mikey. Some low-intensity part of you has entered
all physique white checks unlocked.
Fugue state.
Useless.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Actually useless.
Also, Mike knew what it took to win. He just wanted it more.
That was actually useless. Which one did I remove again? Do you remember which one I removed? It was the one about the speed, right? Is it gone? Ah, if you remove it from here, it's gone? You can't put it on again? So we shouldn't experiment actually, because we might screw ourselves into a corner. We shouldn't be experimenting. We might screw ourselves into a corner with this with these. You know what I mean? Like could remove them for good. I don't know. Anyways, only thing that there's no research bonus here. I'm considering it. Thought will be lost forever. I did not read this part. I did not read this part, to be honest. Let's go with the date of birth generator. Out of an to break down the door. Yes, actually yes. That's true. In the washroom's shack, ask her about it. Hand-eye coordination. Hand-to-eye coordination. Do I want to shave off my beard? Is it a good idea? You know what? Why not? Let's mess around. Let's fuck around.
On the table, you see a bowl of water. A rust like an artist with a brush or a master
it worked.
swordsman. You use the small mirror and the straight.
I wasn't expecting it to work.
Some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line.
Okay.
The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound.
Oh my god!
The surface underneath the beard feels tender.
What have I
the
done?
air brushing against it, chilly.
Look at this! What have I done? I feel like Anakin.
They feel so smooth.
Healing.
Surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if the water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair,
I went from Marx to
and
Mussolini.
swelling, you look
Bro,
a
no.
little younger,
I went from Marx to a registered sex offender.
You almost look like a professional.
Hey, yo! What the hell is this? Remove this. Oh my lord. This is quite possibly horrible. I look like a hipster cop. I'm art cop. I have embraced art cop. What was Kim doing in that corner by himself?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What damn that girl?
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
So wrong. I know. I knew it was a wrong idea. It was like, if you notice, I didn't even try to put clothing on that had hand-to-eye coordination. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fail this, right? Nope.
But
Nope. Just failed like that.
you didn't put it there, did you?
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one.
Wait, I never slept in here, right? Did I?
Yes, I let my room.
The
to
good
that
thing I
movie
never slept
girl.
in that room.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. She came last Friday, left
So when
on
I
Monday
was-
in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into? That girl.
That's for the police to find out.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Is the room exactly as she left it? It's possible that she left when I crashed my car into the abyss there.
I cleaned it, like I always do. No,
The truth,
No.
sire.
She speaks like she's from Game of Thrones.
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman.
You know nothing, Jon
At my
Snow.
age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time.
Tu
Kept
sais
to
rien,
herself.
Harry Dubois.
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Mm-hmm.
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
Do tell.
That's a nice good plan.
Exit from what?
From jail, probably.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
Not a quitter, like you sometimes get, son.
Damn.
She really believes that.
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit
I
in
still
that
can't
way.
look at my portrait anymore.
I only knew her to
I
have a
feel
beer on the
feel
beach
horrible
while
every time I
watching
do.
the sunset.
I feel horrible.
The sun sets for everyone.
What is this monstrosity? What have I done?
She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw
Communal.
her lose control of herself the way some people do.
Is she talking about me?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape videos she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the
Mechanical.
heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
I don't know. Further up the coast, She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
Okay.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her.
The Isola?
She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about
I'm very good, let's just say.
We are persistent.
But that place is huge. She's an needle in a haystack. Wipe her brow. Man, I was really hoping she'd be hiding in this village.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
One thing, officer.
Mm-hmm.
If you do find her, please go easy on her.
Looks around there, it's
She's
getting
a good
colder.
girl. Whatever she's gotten herself.
If she
mixed
killed
up
someone, she's a murderer, no matter how much of a good girl she is. Electric Muriel? What electric Muriel? I was gonna ask Lucille about her. Wait, oh, I'm blind.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
This is insane,
Wind is
bro.
turning
How the hell,
southeast.
Lillian? Sorry, why did I say
What's in
Lucille?
your mind, officer?
How the hell do you get this role? Even without Kim present, it was so difficult. Even without Kim present, it was so difficult. She's a good girl, loves her mom. I love Jesus in America too. Loves her guns. Don't forget about those guns. Oh, is this new? But this is the buoy class he told me about. Could be. How did he
A
not
metal
notice it though?
plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds.
Buoy.
At first,
I
it
love
just
saying the
looks
word
like
buoy.
trash.
Baba
But
buoy.
If you look closer,
That over there must be the boy class you told us about. The one she hid up.
Did you just say boy? It's buoy. Say it right, bitch.
cold air tendons snapped the cords, keeping the buoy in place. A little
It's
longer,
not boy,
and
it's
it would
buoy.
float in somewhere
You're
out
saying
in the
boy.
open sea.
Stop saying boy. You're pissing me off, guys.
Moves across the water, leaving no traces. You're cold again, as always. Splendor.
Indeed.
I tell him I feel really strange and like,
The boy
Writes
is
it in
not
his
tied
notebook.
to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom
Boy.
really have
Yeah,
been
hey,
torn
we're not
apart.
playing God of War. This is not God of War. This is not boy. This is buoy.
Noticing
So I'm playing God of War. Jinx. Literally Jinx when they recorded this part. Jinx. Dang indeed.
the number 11 has been written
Dang
on the
indeed.
yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already
Aha.
discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Sniff the boy. Don't sniff the boy, please.
It smells like you would
Don't
expect
sniff
it to
nor shake the boy. I'm pretty sure
concentrated version
Child
of
Protective
the
Services would not enjoy that.
Salt, industrial slop. The water this side of the peninsula, there's something in there, splashing around. A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing
Wait,
else.
water came in?
Well, damn.
She was lying? No surprise.
I have no idea. Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope.
Must have been classy as the enemies messenger, or she's playing us like usual.
That you could ask.
Wait,
the
no, I
miss
pressed
what
space
she
by
thinks
double space by mistake.
later, if you have
That
the
may
time.
very be the
Though you
case.
doubt she'll
We
tell
should
you
keep an eye on her. He says nothing more for us to do here. You could ask the miss what she thinks later if you have the time. Then that though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point. Okay, what empty buoy be? So wait. There's something down here, I feel. Maybe there's one of those situations. Over here. A door, a building, a hiding place. Could an instigator be inside? That's it. Okay. Signs. We're looking for signs of Ruby's presence. Where could Ruby have gone to? Where are you, Miss Ruby? Where are you? I already did this Muriel. But why is it yellow? Shouldn't it be green? I think if it's yellow, that means I can still. Oh, we did this.
With another 7 shades, a cold
Weird.
sea behind them.
The Phasmid. Nothing on this coast. Where could she be hiding? Is the man and the son still here, by the way? No, they're gone. Interesting.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Oh, that's the yeah, that's the thing I was supposed to approach.
Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says,
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
A whisper away.
Recherche et développement.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Felled electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Felled Electrical. You only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first. Indeed, somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower, maybe.
Anywhere.
Why single out this one building?
Ooh. Found the anti-trap, reconstructed the executions, made that awful call, converted the pigs, established the nightclub. Discovered the established nightclub plus 2. Discovered the anomaly, death notification, found the jacket.
Even though
we really did do a lot of quests, didn't we?
All is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb. Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there in the dusk hour with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas? A prayer of sorts?
I see.
To Rivershaw.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least.
Yep, so it's not useless. Kim, we love you, let me kiss you, the void, yes! Thank you for the first time chat. An avid Kim lover, I would say.
There's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too.
What about that figure in the church, the spider, whatever they call, I forgot what we called them.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter.
Kim would make any man a homosexual for real, for real. No, for real, for real. But he is a cool guy.
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, displays.
What do you think of my character without the beard? The void, yes. You know, equally clean shaven like Kim.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. An adventure awaits. An adventure
Another
on the
one?
windswept urban coast.
Let's do the adventure, then come back. Let's do the adventure, then come back. I feel like this might be it. This might be where we need to do whatever we need to do. Thank you for the lurk. OGT buzz hum, the electricity flow through the wires with audible power. I have too much skill points. Again. Too many. Too much. Too little. Let's first go to the boardwalk. See if we can find anything here. Stop messing with the coin beer and hold on to something. I'm not messing with anything, but okay. Weird.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette pack too. No.
I imagine.
Tragedy.
I imagine I expected all of these.
It's no.
Inspected, sorry. I don't know why they're still beeping for me as if it's not done. For real, for real. So what am I supposed to inspect exactly in the boardwalk? Return to the felled mural and consult the wind if you don't know what to do. Other than that, keep searching the coast. Is that supposed to be helpful, like a tip of some kind?
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershaw. Flex some more wet snow from above.
I wish I can zoom out like this.
The snow falls lazily.
I know I can zoom out a bit, and I should.
Paler still, mixing with the rust-colored
Not like this.
runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring. The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes.
What's going on with shivers, man?
Grandmothers don't let their
My shivers is suddenly very active.
In this weather, at least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around. More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings, crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles, grey and red forgotten city blocks, what remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast. The waters turn black, coal city in the shadow of sun.
It's very nice that the fact that we did so many side quests here in this area helped with that shivers the roll on the building.
No more.
Makes you feel like you didn't do those things for nothing, not just experience and stuff. No, they help other things as well.
These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet. Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachel's underground cemetery, Le Petit Rat, underground passageways,
Le Petit Rat
to Le Royaume. Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics.
Let's just say that
parents let them. They go deeper.
They mentioned it's funny that they mentioned looking for the artifacts to sell with Le Royaume.
After rubies, Melchiorite, lapis lazuli,
sapphire,
and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. How can it be pure if it's magenta? Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know. Few petits rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find.
Didn't expect this long dialogue right now from my shivers.
A child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white
This is
snow
all for
on
the West.
extinguished coke furnaces, and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking.
Damn.
The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water. The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it.
Martinez proper.
Martinez proper. The district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at
Wasn't there a bunker somewhere here?
Activity,
I think it's towards the north.
Someone is scraping
Yes,
snow off
with a very
the
hard door
windshield.
to open. Yes,
At the
you're right.
roundabout,
You just
in the midst
reminded
of
me.
which a statue of
Hi,
Philip
Lumo.
III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds. Like all monuments, it's also
It's to the north, I believe.
6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king. A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to
That
the gate.
bunker
Bright
might
light
be
from the building behind
our
the fence
calling.
reflects off its hood. Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean Q-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret. An abandoned church that's being turned into a dance club. 4 youths are hard at work there.
I
making
can't
it ever
even
harder.
hardcore.
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves. Sometimes hide out on
Islets.
nearby islets. Little dots in
Islets?
the ocean that are
Oh, it's
occasionally
islets.
submerged
Okay.
when the tide is high and the weather foul. The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez. A popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets. Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot. The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth.
Was the bunker
over
not there?
1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than air. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos.
Wild Pines,
Wild
Zam,
Zam,
Morin, Morian.
And at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition
What's
warship
below me?
Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder. The raised motorway.
I know all too well about that.
Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox. Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding parks.
Did we ever go
since.
south to this hospital?
The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow
Don't think we
and
did.
industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off. Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace. A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells. The stairs descend to Central Jamrock.
There's
A man
so
named
much
Kutlov has a
explanation
snow-covered
going
stall
on.
there in the market across the
Exposition.
bridge. He sells
I'm getting a huge
kebab
info dump right now.
to your
I can't
colleagues
believe
who
I shaved my
eating
beard.
it
What
will
have I
make them
done?
immune
I
to
keep looking
food
at myself and cringing.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Maurizio
looks
restaurant
sad.
that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike.
And for what?
At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
Like whiskers of Lumo.
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind. Near, snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe.
Near.
There is a hum in the air. That's all. Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage.
Tell me a secret of the sands, wind.
Rats scuttle. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Who knows,
We
indeed.
should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
I agree. I don't know what happened to my shivers for suddenly decided to interject like this. There's a slit in the concrete here. It's weird. Let's see if we go north first. What we're going to find. Slits. That's the bunker. Yeah, it's north. I don't know why they said it's not north. I'll check it out in 1 second. Let me just see what's over here. Makes sense. He has to live in your head 24/7. Would drive anyone nuts. Fair point. Fair point. Hello. Yeah, tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a
Okay,
nest
finally.
for
So there is
taking
a way.
shots?
So there is a
Some
way.
urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Double
I don't see a
refrigerator.
person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Okay, so there. What about the cigarette butts?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why?
Why?
There's no platform up there to aim from.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either.
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with
Fair.
fire this time
Fair.
of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from.
I'm agreeing with you.
Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
Yes.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, through a thick snowstorm melting flake by flake in the waves, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. It's glowing in the dark night. The lights are on. Glazia must be in there. Looks like she kept her promise not to go out at night anymore.
Okay, so it's good that we managed to get one of these down. How were the other ones? Check boardwalk will build traces. I did go on the boardwalk and I didn't get any check marks. And check the island. What island? What island? The engine.
An old door, worn by elements.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
guards
This one
the
was
depot.
impossible, wasn't it?
The wind has blown a
Possible
sand
20.
dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
From here to the whirling, I don't see how. I have an interfacing +2 and it's still not enough. What was it? I have in total 8. I can maybe add 1 or 2 more. 1, not even 2. But still, it's gonna be very low. This is the very low. I think this is the very low red roll, by the way, that I didn't attempt to do before. Because it's almost impossible to do. Come on. Yep, nothing. 3%. I wonder what's inside here.
An old door, worn by
Facing
elements,
possible when I open the
guards
door.
the depot.
That's an insane roll. So that was the northernmost point, and this is the boardwalk. Unless they mean something else. Let me see. And most of these stones are probably stolen from someone's garden. Where are these so-called islands that they speak of? Islets. Islands. I don't think there's a need for me to go into the church and ask anything, right? But we'll check anyways just to make sure. Hardcore! Hardcore! Back to this music.
Good morning, comrade.
Hardcore!
Hardcore.
Goodbye again. This guy has a role, apparently.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see
Savoir faire. Wow, all of these pluses and still 28 only?
Goodbye, officer.
I think maybe I have minus? No. Why is it so low? Let me just check real quick. Savoir faire. No minuses. Okay. +1. Can use all the help we can get. Okay, the remix, thank you. We worked hard for that remix. That's it? Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to put some points into it. 42%? Yeah, fine.
You close your
Ooh, critical success! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Little fluttering light go.
Total darkness.
What the fuck was that?
You sink down the darkest
What did I
fathoms
do?
of your own
I celebrated too
personal
soon.
deep.
Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate.
Vertebrae by
He's losing it,
vertebrae
makes sense. He has to live in. I don't know, that was
skulls of your mind.
Oh, that moisture was definitely needed. Thank you.
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go? Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The
What's going on?
music's still there. It's you who is gone. This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself. Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your
Spinal fluid.
Electrified.
What time is it, by the way, in game time? Because we need to go sing before everyone leaves.
Fucking cares?
Calm down, bro. I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God, where is your God?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Oh, spinal cord. First time they speak.
Your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it.
Interesting.
Waiting for its turn to rule the world.
As it ought to be. Where is it?
In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Time to bust a move, baby.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started
spazzing out.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics. Somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol.
Wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing. Twist by twist, turn by turn.
Twist by twist, turn.
See?
By turn.
Straight edge.
As you open
this is what sober gets you. Hyper!
Hyper. It seems appropriate. You have become a flawless.
Hey yo!
A flesh and bone approximation.
What is
the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads. Entirely, rigidly, imbecilic, without pity or fear.
Bro, everyone's so mind-struck at the fucking dance moves. Absolute killing. I'm murdering this.
Free from self-awareness. No deliberation. Only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
Hard cop!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves.
Come on, I can rely on you. Ah!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks.
Even though it is
and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness,
Kim, turn into a seal first. I'm gonna get her into this. I'm gonna get the seal into this.
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin.
Taking it to you exceptionally. I thought it was her. I thought she was Ruby. Wow, that's such a party pooper kind of moment.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own. She's still at her mainframe.
Has to be Kim.
As she started.
Has to be Kim.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
What's going on here? Delinquents. Okay, old man.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
I said get in here and dance. Say to yourself on second thought, maybe I don't even need to involve the lieutenant in this pioneering dance hall.
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose.
Come on, Kim, don't ruin this.
Off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality.
What's happening?
I'm undercover. I'm not doing anything. The music has just made its mind up a long time ago. I'm just implementing. Help Kim, I think I'm turning into some kind of hyperstar.
Good for you. Rock on, man.
Hey, I called you to dance. I ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up.
What?
Ooh, authority! Respects you, outrank him dancing. So infectious, yes.
Who's the one?
Thank God I succeeded at this role. This is a very important role.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, I assure I'm not. Now get your groove on, Lieutenant. Get your groove on, soldier.
Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on, boogie woogie.
Sheesh, okay.
Yes! Finally.
Okay, you psychopath. I
Finally.
see what you're doing
He's
there.
happy. You can hear the
It's
happiness.
footwork plus some. Is that Ubi folk dancing?
Yes, whatever that is.
It's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Hardcore.
Yeah. Whatever.
Talk a big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit.
Okay, playing pinball.
Now, check this shit out.
Check this shit out. Yeah, let's go.
Begins to heel kick the church floor with
What are those?
It's reasonable to fear. He'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack.
I have no idea what's going on.
To collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
He's gonna bring down the church. That's how hard this shit is.
The young man immediately bounces.
Andre doesn't need convincing. Just point at him and he dances. He doesn't need any convincing.
With some sort of waving motion.
Imagine hearing what they're saying. I agree. Hello.
The dynamic motion of your flaming body is bordered on the extreme. You're going off the charts.
You're falling off the charts. Together, where are you?
Feels almost mellow.
Do you have to sit in front of the screen? Yes, baby, hardcore.
What now? The sound above your...
Does any sound stuff?
Okay, this is too imbecile. Excuse me.
It's... What the shivers for? Turn on the hyperdrive, baby. 6 and 5.
In a small weather-beaten stone church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident.
Wait, no, not the music.
Likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM
is
contorting his body
idiotically rigid shapes.
idiotically rigid shapes.
As he invents the future of dance.
The future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
Hold even now.
I am.
Okay, don't sit on the keyboard.
I am a
Stop.
fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Rivashol.
I am Revelation and I am the city. What do you mean? You are the city.
My heart
Okay.
is the wind corridor.
Stop pressing on the keyboard.
The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms.
Who is this?
Come morning, I carry industrial dust and
Did you
let
see
it
that?
settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves.
I want to use the keyboard.
I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill. I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Rivashol.
Genius Loki of Revachol.
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms.
Did you just bite me? Why? Why did you bite me, bitch? Why did you bite me, bitch? Huh? Why did you bite me? I'm gonna kick you out of that bite.
Come morning, I carry industrial
Classic
dust
cat
and let
behavior.
it settle on tree leaves.
Classic cat behavior.
Shake the dust from those leaves and onto
Angry. Where did he go? Oh, he's over here.
I've seen you. I've seen
Trying
you.
to focus here. What's going on?
I've seen you with her.
Didn't she?
And I've seen you without her.
Oh,
The modulations
not
of
even
my
noticing what
voice
I'm
are
clicking on
noted
anymore.
down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs.
It's the shivers.
Everywhere there is space. You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean
Agente.
Ruby. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely.
What is
in
this?
motor carriages and on
What
foot.
is going on here?
You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled
What
back
happened?
and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
Let's talk to the city of Rivishol. I'm slowly reverting back to my original theory that this entire game is a massive fever dream. It pretty much is.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great.
It's
We
pretty
should
much
really
it
get going.
is
We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
a fever dream. I'm not even doubting this theory. I'm with you.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down.
Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Ecstatic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles under.
Do I get anything from all of this besides the experience of something very weird and bizarre? Besides the experience of something weird and bizarre? Where did that O come from? Where did that O come from indeed? Okay, so two things. One, jump to the whirling and rags. Do the karaoke session while people are still here. I think I even invited Katarina at some point. Let me just check if she's here or not. If she'll actually come down. Yo, miss, you wanna check out my pool?
Just thinking.
I found
what
your
a
buoy.
Nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation. Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those
I'm
documents
sorry, gave them
anyway.
to me. In
My
truth, I should have
employer
destroyed
gave them
them.
to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
Okay, Drama was very much against her, so I'm tending to believe him now.
They couldn't know where I put it.
I'm not sure,
I'm
but maybe.
absolutely sure I was not followed. And I've told no one but you. You mentioned seawater? I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably
Just washed away.
The words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly. Somewhere far away, a dog barks.
I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time. Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone, I mean?
The wet wind, heavy with brine and industrial pollution from the stacks nearby, ruffles her hair.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment
I
facility.
mean, no one's forcing you to be here. You want to smoke all the time.
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person. For destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on. Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me then? What I managed was to get him killed. I'm the love that does people in, remember?
The lieutenant looks away, over the railing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say. None of this
Fortuitous.
is fortuitous for me. The what? Oh, those ones. I don't know, sir. I said I have no idea what to make of them. Honestly, I think they're just trash.
I don't think so.
There's no reason for me to think they're somehow connected to her.
She nods, slowly, carefully even. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.
Oh?
Yes, miss. I hope you don't mind.
All
right.
But maybe I'll get something with about the gun.
Pours herself more coffee.
Okay.
No, there's nothing in
She
here.
nods.
And we can't talk to her about the singing, so I guess I'm gonna just have to do it and hope she listens. It is time for the greatest performance of all time. For the single-handedly greatest performance of all time. And without the beard. And without the beard. Where's my new save file? Actually, do I want to save with this non-beard person?
The stage is all set up for your performance.
Mm-hmm.
Feels silent. You can
Child
hear
is
the
playing
notes
Deadlock. Maybe
under your
I
feet.
should go give him some tips.
You feel
I
a
think you should give him your the link to your what was it, master class? Yeah, your master class course, bro. I think that's what's necessary.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Oh, I need to
Let me know
put
when I should
drama.
turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look, see, these options were not available when Kim wasn't here and everyone was asleep. These options were not available.
I can see that.
So dancing and now singing. Kim is very happy about this whole thing.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur.
Oh yeah, that was
How
a
are
bad
you
idea.
supposed to hold hands?
Holding the mic
Where do
was
you
a
put
bad
your
idea.
hands?
I just remembered holding the mic was a bad idea.
The bar is full and buzzing with
Too late.
chatter.
We can.
No one is paying you any attention.
Even it's a red,
But
it's a
still, you
red
feel your
roll.
knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at your sweat. They are going to hate you. Just make sure.
Knees
you
weak, arms are heavy.
Don't be stiff.
Okay, let me put just some drama on, some drama clove. I remember having a bunch of drama items. This jacket has drama. Currently my drama is +1. Same thing, both have drama. Prefer the cool jacket. I think one of my glasses gave me drama. This thing gave me 2 drama, yes. Composure, savoir-faire. Was there anything with drama? The tank top. Certainly the tank top. That's it. Alrighty.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you.
If this is not a singer, I don't know what is.
Wondering
If
to
this is not an artist, I don't know what is.
Where did that man get such a cool jacket?
Yep.
Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure?
École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie.
Dangerous?
Damn right, I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my
Isn't this the jacket with the
dangerous
something about like
In fact, no one dares to say a single thing.
bad stuff written on the
But
background?
believe me, they are all very impressed.
Is it this? Wasn't it? Yeah. This was the what? This. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna read the rest, obviously. But
The stage, you feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
I am.
Let me know when I
The air is thick with.
Can't believe I got a 2 and a 1. This is insane. There's the only way for me to fail that was the 1-1, and I got 2 and a 1.
Someone dims the lights as the
This
music
game
starts.
wants to fuck with me so hard.
Here we go.
Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Harry Dubois.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-Saëns.
There's no subtitles for some
Though
reason.
it once was larger how the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters.
You can make a pyramid.
Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
What happened to the subs?
In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone.
You're approaching that.
None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Okay. Sing karaoke.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your
Lazy,
heart
that
shake
sounds
as the
enthusiastic.
rest of your body returns to you.
Thank you, H. Reptilian Brain. I want to dedicate this song to whoever wrote me that fucking letter. I still love you. Thank you very much, asshole. Oh shit. Play Freebird. Freebird. I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi. Not to the. I'd like to dedicate this song to God for letting me sing it. I'd like to dedicate this song for the pale nothing that will devour the world. I'd like to dedicate this song to the RCM. I don't want to dedicate this song to anyone. Thank you, Ancient Reptilian Brain.
There is silence now in the deep where the voice came from. It has receded to return only
Look like a superstar.
in dreams. This guy really carried you.
Kim? Do we dedicate this to Kim or the person who we loved apparently? Nah, Kim deserves it. Kim was there for me. He's the bro. Screw guard, screw the RCM. The pale is interesting. They removed the RCM option actually. Yeah, they removed the RCM option. Kim Kitsuragi.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Aww.
He's incapable of blushing, but if he weren't, he'd blush.
Good,
Sweet.
good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
I sang well. What the fuck?
Last words.
Evening will come. We will sue the white sail. Workers of the world unite. Thank you, Martinez. Say nothing. Live enigmatically. Let's spread the communism. Death to the landowners. Eat the rich. Looking at locate a working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. We're gonna have to do that next time. We're also gonna do this as well next time as well. We are running late. I do need to send the body to processing. I think I might do it now while Kim is here because he's gonna come the next day. So that way I don't waste a day. The all armor pieces is gonna be difficult. I have no idea how to get the helmet. There's a helmet left. And I don't know how I'm gonna meet Dolores Day. We're done with Monday? We finished all of Monday's quests? Damn. Okay. You're back, bitch? Weren't you hissing at me just a few seconds ago? Alrighty then. GG's. GG's. More uncovering of the truth, more understanding of the game. I will see you all on Sunday for the continuation of the journey. And hopefully maybe we'll finish the game on Sunday. I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to stream earlier so if we play more, it won't be too late because it's almost 1 a.m. here now. Poggers indeed. Poggers indeed. Have a great night and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you Sunday. Bye-bye.